If you don't give me your identification and can't identify yourself, I can detain you and put you in handcuffs to make sure you're saying who you say you are. Because I don't know who you are. It's for my safety. You're recording the jails. You could be looking for soft spots in the jail. We just had a breakout.
You know, I'll sue you, bro. Like, I have a lawyer, man. I have a lawyer.
Going on, and that may be inappropriate. So before he answers anything further, I'm going to get information about what's going on. And if you don't like that, then we can ask you to leave.
Oh, no, you have no authority.
I
you have zero authority to ask me to leave here.
Absolutely
zero.
do, because it's my responsibility to keep my staff safe.
Today, from a county jail in California to a Chicago public health office, two citizens challenge officials who believe they can demand answers, identification, or compliance without explanation. These encounters went too far, but will either auditor back down? Credit goes to Tulare County Cop Watch and the original Chicago auditor for documenting these tense encounters and spreading awareness of civil rights. Subscribe to their channels through the links below. Tell them ID Refusal Right sent you, and let them know we love civil rights. Stay with us. You will definitely learn something and have a strong opinion about what happens next.
Good evening. My name is Deputy Valenzuela of the Sheriff's Office. Well, you can record me. I'm recording you. We both have cameras. That's great. So the reason why I'm stopping you, you're being detained, is because you're recording the jails.
Oh,
I have two people that saw you do it, so that's why.
Oh, is that against the law?
Huh?
Is that against the law?
No, but it's suspicious and it's enough for detainment.
It's not against the law, though.
But it's enough for detainment.
The deputy admits the recording itself is not illegal, yet immediately uses it to justify the detention. Under Terry v. Ohio, an officer needs specific, articulable facts supporting reasonable suspicion that criminal activity is occurring, not merely an unexplained feeling that lawful conduct looks unusual. The full circumstances may be considered, but the officer must still connect those circumstances to a suspected offense.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's
I
not.
can tell you why. I'm explaining to you
You know
why.
what the First Amendment is?
Yes, you have absolutely every reason to record. You recording me, I'm recording
Exactly.
you.
You're supposed to protect my rights to record.
Yeah, and I am. I'm not telling you to take it off.
There's nothing wrong with recording my jail.
It's not your jail.
I'm a citizen. I pay taxes.
I pay taxes too.
I like when I read your comments and you guys say things like, cops can't pay taxes with the taxes that they get.
Okay, but that's public.
Huh?
You got a second?
You're gonna get dismissed right now.
No, you're still detained. So don't go.
For what crime?
You're detained for being.
I gotta commit a crime for you to detain me.
To arrest.
Yes.
To arrest.
Will you educate him?
All right, his partner comes to the rescue, right? He should set him straight, correct? Let's see how this plays out.
Must be new. So this is 713. We got Mr. Know-It-All. It's not against the law, buddy. This is what happens, you guys, when education happens. He's getting educated. Let's see what he has to say.
All right, back to you. So I'm gonna explain to you the law, okay? So to commit a crime, that's enough for an arrest, right? To be detained, all I need is reasonable suspicion. And I believe my suspicion is reasonable because you are taking pictures of the jail, which
That's
could be
not against the law.
But it's still suspicious activity.
That's not against the law.
You have ID on you.
Oh, so can you tell him that it's not against the law to record? I have a First Amendment protected activity.
No, you can record.
I do this all the time, man.
Yeah, good. Record me.
Oh, so
you
you must be aware of us, huh? Of what we do. We go out and we do First Amendment audits, man. And you're failing right now. What's your name?
Why am I failing?
Valenzuela?
Deputy Valenzuela. You're my card. I give you my card.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I like the fact that Tulari's staying calm and he's explaining himself very well.
So
we go out and we do this to educate people like you, dude.
code 4 for now. 8 is up with me. Yeah.
We have a First Amendment. And also, I don't have to give you my ID because that's my Fourth Amendment. Do you know what my Fourth Amendment is?
When you're being detained, it's enough to ID you.
No. I have to commit a crime in order for you to detain me.
To be arrested.
Where's your sergeant?
My sergeant's in jail.
Can you call him?
No.
Let me explain how this works. To detain someone, you need RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime, not suspicion alone like this idiot cop is saying. And in order to arrest someone, you need SAF, a single articulable fact that the person has committed a crime. Damn, I can't believe cops don't even know this shit.
I need someone above you that knows the law.
No. You can call
Officer, do you know the law? Royal? Can you let them know that I have a First Amendment protected activity?
If you don't give me your identification, you can't identify yourself, I can detain you and put you in handcuffs to make sure you're saying who you say you are. Because I don't know who you are. It's for my safety. You're recording the jails. You could be looking for soft spots in the jail. We just had a breakout.
You know, I'll sue you, bro. Like, I have a lawyer, man.
Okay.
I have a lawyer. You do what you want to do. I have a First Amendment plus a Fourth Amendment.
I understand that.
I have a Fourth Amendment.
We can argue this in the courts, okay? Because that's where it's going to matter. So, do you have your ID?
I don't have to ID.
You do have to ID.
No, I don't. I didn't commit no crime. I didn't commit no crime.
You're not under arrest.
Exactly, I'm not under arrest because I'm not breaking the law. I'm not breaking the law.
The Supreme Court upheld a requirement to state one's name during a lawful Terry stop under a valid state statute. But that ruling did not give police unlimited authority to demand identification from anyone they approach. The detention must first be supported by reasonable suspicion, and the applicable state law determines what identification may legally be required. Notice what is missing here. The deputy demands ID, but the suspected offense remains unclear.
You want to give me your identification?
I don't have to. I need your sergeant. I need your sergeant right now.
I'll call him.
I'd appreciate that. I need that officer right there. I have a Fourth Amendment. You're going to get sued, bro. I'm telling you.
Sue me.
You might not think it's going to... You're recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Awesome. I have a Fourth Amendment protected activity. I don't think this officer understands what that is.
No, you can record all you want. I'm just trying to identify you to make sure that.
But for what? You can't just go up to people and want to identify them just because you want to.
I explained it to you.
It doesn't work that way.
What didn't you get? Is there something I can explain to you?
It doesn't work. Yeah,
Can
explain something to me.
So the reason why it's suspicious activity and why it's attainable, because it's reasonable suspicion, right?
No.
No?
Recording is not suspicious.
No, I'll tell you why though. That's not just recording. It's the totality of the circumstances.
Is suspicious a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's enough for detainment. You're not arrest.
Is it a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's not arrestable. I'm telling you.
It's nothing.
Okay, we're not gonna agree to. We're gonna agree to disagree. And if you want to sue me, you can sue me. We can go to the courts and argue in front of the judge. We can do that. I'm telling you, that's my authority to detain you.
This fool thinks he has authority. You see what I mean when I say they want to turn presumed authority into unbridled power? And how about the fact that he wants to tie up the courts by just running people through the ringer? In my opinion, when charges get dropped, the cops should be responsible for what the taxpayers have to dish out.
And at least get your identification.
Can I speak to that officer right there?
He's right here watching.
Officer Royal. Officer Royal.
You can audit me. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Officer Royal.
Yes, sir.
Can you let Valenzuela know that I have a First and Fourth Amendment right? I'm not doing nothing wrong, so he cannot detain me?
Okay. Have a good day.
Dismissed.
Have a good night.
Damn, that's embarrassing. I can't even lie. There's an actual video that Tulare and I did. We did a First Amendment audit, and the dumb cop tried to identify me, and the supervisor told him to back off. I told him, damn, that's going to go viral, and the video did go viral. Tulare actually shared that one recently on his channel. And this is why it's important to know your rights, folks. Tulare did an outstanding job on this. Beautiful work.
I told you, man, you got to learn the law, bro. Hey, that looks bad. That looks bad on you. That looks bad on you, man. You're dismissed, Valenzuela.
Yes, sir. A sus órdenes, señor.
Rato.
That has to be one of the best ID refusal videos that I've ever seen. Tulare County Cop Watch, he's an OG. He's been doing this for a long time.
The deputy finally backs down. But the next encounter raises an even bigger question. What happens when public employees, not police, decide who may enter, ask questions, or remain inside a taxpayer-funded building? In Chicago, a simple request for information quickly turns into a tense fight over access, authority, and accountability. Still unhappy with how the officer handled this? Comment R. Your response helps show the community how many viewers expect lawful, professional policing.
I can take down your name and somebody can call you back. What program are you looking for?
Actually, I just want to speak with anybody here. I don't want to leave my name. I don't want to give you my information. Because this is a public building, right?
No.
Chicago Department of Health is not a public building?
This is Chicago Department of Public Health.
Okay.
Not all buildings are the same. This is not a clinic. A clinic would be a public space. This is not the clinic. This is not a clinic.
Yeah, but this is a taxpayer-funded
Oh,
building.
I understand completely, but it's employees only. There'll be signs like if you walk in there, it'll say employees only after that door.
Okay, yeah, but as long as it doesn't say that here, I'm able to go up there.
You're not able to go upstairs.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. This is the Chicago Department of Public Health, right? Okay. Do you guys have a supervisor or someone I can speak with? Appreciate it. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Are you supervisor?
Yes.
May I have your name?
Detains, yes.
Thank you very much. So, I have some questions for the Chicago Department of Public Health.
Mhm.
And one of my questions is, I've heard about the migrant shelters and some outbreaks of measles.
Yeah.
And so I was wondering what exactly the Chicago Department of Public Health is doing about that.
This is a food program.
This is a food program.
Food program.
Okay.
So we are not that much.
Okay.
You have to contact the actual health department.
Health department.
They're down the street.
Okay.
They-
Damon.
Mhm.
Okay. What's the address?
Well, I don't know from the top of my head, but
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
But I don't think probably you have to go through the PR.
Yeah. Right. I get it.
So-
Yeah.
so-
Let me just get the address.
Oh, sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Come on, sir. The police has been called. You have to leave out. You don't have an appointment or anything.
Actually, I'm speaking with the supervisor right
Who
now.
was the supervisor?
He's
Not
He's
gonna
back
let him
there.
know that you don't supposed to be in there, so you're not gonna be able to speak with him.
I already spoke with him, ma'am.
Okay.
I think you need to understand what
No,
your
I
job
don't have to understand.
what your job is. All right?
My job is to. You don't have an appointment. It's not a public building.
No, that's not how it works.
It does work like that.
That's not how it works.
It does work like that. Yeah, you don't supposed to be in this building. Somebody just asked you to leave, and you still here.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Yeah. What's your name?
Yeah, you don't have.
Were you supposed to be? You're not supposed to be in a building. Security asked you.
I'm waiting for the supervisor. I just spoke with him.
Yeah.
I can be here.
You looking for the regular health department? Somebody just asked him that, and he said this is the place he's supposed to be.
What are you looking for?
Well, he's giving me the information that I need.
No, it sounds like he's trying to find
he
out
said
where
he-
you need to be.
Well, he already
He
knows.
said he wants to talk about measles and stuff. This is not the right department. This
Yeah,
is
well,
food and sanitation.
I'm waiting for him to give me the address of where I'm supposed to go, ma'am.
Oh,
Okay. Just relax. All right. It's not that serious.
no, she's doing her job, but technically you're not supposed to even be up on this.
Oh yes, I can. I
Like
can.
this floor?
It's a public space. I can be here.
Address that you're looking for
Yes,
is
sir.
Excuse me, sir. What's
1340
going on?
South Damon.
Hi.
He just wants the address.
Hi.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat it?
Pardon me. I'm his supervisor, so
Okay.
I'm asking what's going
He's
on.
simply giving me an address
For what, sir?
for where I'm supposed to go. That's
Can
it.
you give me a little bit of background as to what's going on, please?
No, I don't want to do
Okay,
that
well,
right
he
now.
can't help you then. Because either you're gonna talk with me so I can assist you, or he can't help you.
He already did. I just wanted him to repeat the address that he gave me because you were talking, so I didn't pay attention to what he was saying.
If you can't give me background, then I don't know what to say.
Well, what makes you think I have to explain to you why I'm here? Is this
You
a,
need something from us, right?
well, now he's telling me where I need to go. He's been very helpful, and I appreciate that. Now you're making things more difficult than they have to.
Claudia tried to tell him downstairs.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is a public building. Members of the public have the right to be in here and ask questions of their public employees. You have no authority to tell me that I can't be up here,
Nobody's trying
right?
to give
You're
authority over you.
Okay.
She's asked you a question.
Yeah, but
she
I don't-
wants you to go into the right
I don't
place.
need her help.
How do
He's
you know?
helping me. He's helping me.
But see, he reports to me.
Okay.
So if I need to understand what's going on, I have every right to ask.
Oh, you
that.
do.
Exactly.
You do. You do
So
have the right to
until
ask.
I get more information,
Okay.
he's not going to be giving any additional answers.
So you're telling him not to serve the public? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm
No,
telling
you know that's not
him.
what she's saying.
But he was serving me.
She
He's
just wanted
sim-
to make sure you was going to the right
No,
place.
because
You're
someone-
trying to twist words around.
You
No,
are
no.
trying to twist
He's
words.
already
So
doing that.
I'm
That's
sorry,
what you
but
don't understand.
one of our staff
Okay.
came to us out of concern saying
Okay.
that something unusual is going on and that may be inappropriate. So before
Okay.
he answers anything further,
Okay.
I'm going to get information about what's going on.
Okay.
And if you don't like that, then we can ask you to leave.
Oh
sir.
no, you have no
Because
authority.
I
You have
absolutely
zero authority
do.
to ask me to leave here.
I
man.
absolutely
Zero.
do, because it's my responsibility to keep my staff safe.
What began as a simple request for information becomes a dispute over who controls access to a government workplace. Under the First Amendment Public Forum Doctrine, government-owned property is not automatically open for every activity or every purpose. Courts distinguish between traditional public forums, limited public forums, and non-public forums, where reasonable access rules may be enforced without targeting someone's viewpoint.
Okay, what's unsafe
Then
about
we
what I'm
can-
doing?
That's what I'm coming to see. What's happening, sir? That's what
I
I'm doing
am
right
simply
now.
here asking questions of my public employees. That's all I'm
And that's
doing.
no problem.
I don't mean any.
But that's
any.
absolutely no
Okay.
problem, sir.
All right.
But again, as the supervisor of this area,
Okay.
I need to know what's going on.
Oh,
And you
definitely.
refuse to give me the information that I asked you for.
I
So
have.
unfortunately, he's not going to give any further answers until I get more clarification.
Okay.
Because my staff member came to me out of concern, and it's my duty to make sure that everyone in this building is safe.
Understandable. Understandable.
So,
But what I'm trying to tell you is, I have no obligation to explain to you.
and I have no obligation
why
to
I'm
help
here,
you any
right?
further if you will not
So,
give me
so,
any
so you're refusing.
information.
You're refusing to serve the
I am
public.
not refusing to help the public.
Okay.
I'm asking you for additional information.
Okay.
And if you cannot give me that, I cannot help.
I just explained to you, ma'am. One of your supervisors is already helping me with the information that
I
I need.
understand.
Right? What's
I
complicated about that?
What I explained to you is that someone came to me out of
Okay.
concern. When I come outside, the security officer is up here.
What was the concern?
So
Do you mind?
that
What was the
means I
concern?
need to know what's happening in the building.
That a member of the public is in a public building asking
It's
questions.
not a public
That's-
building. We just told you that downstairs.
Ma'am,
It's
you're-
not a public building.
You're completely ignorant of what you're saying.
And what are
All right?
you?
All right?
And what are you?
This is a public building.
No, it's not.
All right.
If the supervisor told you that it's not a public building, why do you
So-
think it's a
so-
public building?
so what is
It's not
this?
a public building. You don't have an appointment with anyone in here.
Is this a private building?
It's not a building for you.
All right, so it's personal.
Do you have an appointment? Everybody that walk through those doors have an appointment.
You don't need an appointment to access a
You do.
public
You
building.
do.
You
You
listen
do.
to me. You
You
need
do.
an appointment if
to
you
talk
have.
to anyone up here, you need an
Okay,
appointment.
ma'am, I'm not gonna argue with you, all
Okay,
right? Because
but you got your address right.
because she wouldn't. She was talking over me, so I didn't get it.
No, I didn't talk over you. I just asked for
I didn't get it. So can you just give me the address and I'll be out of
I
here?
asked for clarification, and you refused to give
To
it.
clarify what?
What is your business in this building?
I just
I'm
told you that.
asking you.
All I'm here for now, since I know that I'm in the wrong building, is to get the address
And
that
I'm
I
trying to
need,
get
right?
clarification for you because maybe my employee doesn't have the correct information.
He does.
About what he's supposed to do
You-
or not do.
you-
So when someone asks me, when somebody involves me and says that they need my assistance,
Okay.
that's what I'm here to do. You are refusing to state your business to his supervisor because there may be something going on that he may not be aware of that he is or isn't supposed to do.
What is your name, sir? Because I'm going to forward that picture that you're taking, and I'm going to get it. Now I need your name. Can I get a FOIA request form? You have no idea who I am and what I'm doing. Can I get a FOIA request form?
You can email CDPH
No.
at cityofchicago.org.
Okay, you know what? Just give me a paper. The state law says I can request it on a blank piece of paper, and then you can give me that information. I need his name.
That's fine, sir.
Okay, can I get a
You
paper?
can FOIA request
Okay.
CDPH food. FOIA at CDPH at cityofchicago.org.
I need a paper.
And we will have somebody write it.
Oh, no. I want to do it right here. State law says I can do it in a public building, hand it to you, and you can forward it to whoever you need to forward it to your custodian of records, and they're going to send me that information. I need his name and his position, because he's not supposed to take a picture of
But
me.
you don't need to be pointing. Hold on.
Oh, it is. But
you
you're
don't need to be pointing fingers
you're in your
because,
public
sir,
under your public capacity, right?
You are,
Oh, you can't. This is private.
you are the.
I'm not a public employee. You are.
Sir,
This is a private phone.
It doesn't matter.
sir.
You're working.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
You are the only person who's being confrontational.
Oh no, not at all.
Yes,
Not
you
at
are.
all.
You are.
You may not like my
You're
tone.
Pointing your finger at people. Were you not just pointing your finger?
So
Yes or no?
what's wrong with that?
Were you pointing your finger?
No, I can't point
That's
my finger.
threatening.
That's threatening.
It is.
Pointing my finger is threatening.
It is. So
Okay.
there's no need. Nobody is pointing
Okay.
their finger at
Well,
you.
well, he needs to
So
know.
we're going to ask you not to do that.
Okay.
Now you can submit whatever FOIA request you
Yeah,
want.
I
to
just need a
submit.
piece of paper, please. That's all
And
I
you
need.
want to
right now.
write down the FOIA request.
Exactly.
Do we accept FOIA request?
Oh yeah, you do. You do. Every public employee, every public entity can accept a FOIA request.
Okay.
Yes, that's the law.
So you want
You have
to
that?
What?
You have that written down?
Oh, you can look it up. I have no obligation to
Obligation.
show you that. All right.
We'll take his.
You have to.
We'll
It's
take
it's the law.
Could you bring me one? Levitino, bring me one.
I know exactly what I'm doing, sir. This is not my first rodeo.
I know. It's clear. That's why you have
Good.
the camera.
Good.
And that's perfectly fine. But
I'm an independent journalist, and I'm gathering content for a story.
that's absolutely
All right.
fine.
Okay.
We have.
Great. There's a reason why I'm here. There's a reason why I'm
You
here.
refuse to state the reason too.
That's the thing. I don't have to explain
Where's the
that to you.
security
Man.
guard? Where did she go? Can you call her?
Can I get someone getting me a paper?
Someone will get you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Did you give me your name?
My name is Anita Brazil.
I appreciate it.
He's gonna bring the paper so he can write down his request. But then after that, you're gonna have to leave the building. Thank you, Eversina.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Or are you willing to give me his name since you're his supervisor?
I'm not his supervisor. I was the other gentleman's supervisor.
Who is his supervisor?
Who's your supervisor? Sharita? Or Tony?
Or you could just give me his name if you know his name.
What's Sharita's last name? What's Sharita's last name? Oh. Okay. So this is his supervisor. You can direct any questions about him to her. So he's going to give me this request, and then he's going to get if Sharita's willing to give the name, and then he needs to leave the building. So.
I mean, yeah, she can either give it to me or I'll FOIA request
Then
it.
you can forward request it.
Okay.
She's not willing to give it to you.
All right.
I gave her my name.
That's unprofessional though. That's very unprofessional of you, ma'am.
Sir, write down the request, and then I'm going to ask you to leave the building.
Okay, ma'am, you know what? If you ask me to leave the building, then I will remain here and exercise my right. And there's
No,
nothing you can do
no,
about it.
oh.
All right?
So
don't-
are you saying,
don't tell me-
you're
don't-
not going to leave? That's what you're
Don't
saying?
tell me when to leave.
I'm asking you,
All right.
are you going to leave the property?
I don't have to answer your questions.
Is there anything that we can do for you?
Ma'am, I would have been out of here in 10 minutes ago.
Okay,
But she made it worse.
that's okay.
She complicated the matter.
But we're here.
All right?
Okay.
All the other guy was trying to do was give me an address and direct me where I need to go. And then she came in and intruded, inserted herself between our conversation.
Yes, because
Right?
I'm his supervisor, as I
Well, but it was
stated.
unnecessary, man.
No, it wasn't.
It was
because,
unnecessary.
Again,
So did you
Again,
get
it's-
the information? that you
no,
needed?
a staff member came to me for help.
Yes.
So
got
I
it.
have every right to intervene.
Yeah.
He refused to give the information. So if he's not going to give the information and he has no appointment with anyone in this building, it's time for him to exit. And he can he's writing down the FOIA request right now.
Okay.
But then after that,
Is there anything else that we can do for you?
Right now, ma'am, the only other thing I'm going to do now is to prove to her that she has no authority to tell me to leave the space.
Okay.
And I'll prove that to her tonight. So I'm not going to leave you until the police comes here so they can educate her. She has no authority to tell members of the public to leave a public building.
Okay.
That's my next mission.
So is there any way that you could probably sit downstairs and stay in the building and wait for the police? Exercise it like that?
Let me finish what I'm doing right now, ma'am. I appreciate you being very professional. I appreciate that. They need to learn from you. All right. So here's my request. So I have the date, and I have him on camera so you guys know exactly who he is. I need the picture that he took on his phone sent to that email there. You guys have 5 business days to do that.
When there's an official FOIA request, like you can't FOIA us. I can get you the FOIA information that you need, but you cannot FOIA me or anyone here. But there's an official FOIA, and then a FOIA officer will send it to us what's requested.
Right. The way it works is I've given you my request.
But we don't take it. There's
No.
process.
The state law says I can give it to any public employee from any public agency, right?
Okay.
So I've given that to you. So now it's incumbent on you to send it to your custodian of records.
Okay.
And they will send me the information that I need.
Okay.
That's how it works. It's
Okay.
that simple.
So what we're going to do is going to take their request and give it to our FOIA officer.
That's it.
And then they will contact
That's
you
it.
and ask you
Right.
to go
Right.
through
You're not
the-
responsible for that. To fill my request. I understand that. It's not your responsibility. You're only responsible to forward it to the proper channels, and then they will send me the information that I need.
But I do want to let you know, just so we are all clear.
Okay.
We're going to give this FOIA request to the FOIA officers.
Okay.
And they're going to reach out to you.
Sure.
And have you get the proper documentation on the FOIA. So it's a form that everyone fills out, and then you fill it out, and then they will send it out to the appropriate people.
Yeah, ma'am, state law does not require an official form. I can even give it to you verbally.
Okay. That's
Right?
okay.
So I can write it down on a piece of paper.
Absolutely.
And that's just as good as putting it down
I got
and
you.
on a form.
And we'll forward it
And just
to
forward it
you.
to that's all.
Absolutely.
Right. And then they will send me the information. I've done it 100 times before.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay.
All right. So now I need to prove to her that she cannot tell me to leave a public space.
Okay.
She needs to understand that.
So, and that's fine.
Because for some reason she thinks she has the authority to tell me to leave this building.
Okay.
And she doesn't. This is a public space.
Understood.
Members of the public can be here. We can be here. We pay for this building.
Mhm.
We pay your salaries.
Mhm.
Taxpayers fund this building.
Yeah.
So we have the right to come here and monitor what you do here anytime, as long as this office is open. You need to understand that, ma'am.
Okay.
So please don't tell me to leave a public building. I will remain here until you're
if you
closed.
threaten a staff member, that's exactly what I'm going to ask you to do.
When did I threaten? When did I threaten anyone?
If anyone feels threatened.
Okay, just because you feel threatened.
I didn't say you did. I said
Okay.
if a staff member is feeling threatened,
Well, ma'am,
if somebody threatens, if somebody is acting erratically,
I have
whatever the case
I have no
may be.
intention on threatening anyone here today.
Okay,
So
That's not my intention.
right.
I will also add that, yes, it's a public building.
Yes.
We're open to the public.
Yes.
But in the situation that we are all in,
Okay.
there are appointments that are made.
Okay.
People are waiting for people to come.
Okay.
The public and things like that. So when someone comes and wants to see us, security will call us and say, hey,
Okay.
I have X, Y, and Z,
Okay.
and then we'll come get them. So it's not open to where people can just lounge around or come in here. It's literally a business building for the public, but we do have
I understand that
Yeah.
if you have a specific
mhm.
business here,
Yes.
you can make an appointment.
Absolutely.
But that doesn't preclude members of the public
Oh, no.
from also just walking in through the door.
Exactly.
Right?
Because let me
Yeah.
tell you, we get people that come in here who wants to fill out things for our program all the time.
Yes.
But depending on if we have the staff availability
Right.
and they're here for a reason,
Right.
then we can bring them in. But if we can't, we
Right.
ask them to make an appointment.
That makes
I
sense.
think that
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it is.
I didn't need an appointment to be here today.
No,
Right,
but
right.
if we don't have the availability, then we can't see people because sometimes we just don't. If you don't have an appointment,
Right.
sometimes you Don't
Yeah.
have an appointment and
Right.
you can see.
Yeah, I didn't need to be seen today.
Okay.
I just came here. I had some questions,
Okay.
and I came here to ask my
And so,
questions. Right.
Did you get your questions answered?
Well, now one of your employees, I think he's a supervisor, wanted to give me the address of where I'm actually supposed to be.
Okay.
Right, and I wasn't able to get that.
Okay.
So if you could just tell him to give me that address so I can head over there.
Is that part of the FOIA?
No, it's not. It's just I think they said this is the food department that you guys take care of the Okay. Okay, but I had some questions for Chicago Department of Public Health as far as the measles situation that's going on at the migrant shelters. So he said the right location would be on Damon.
Okay.
Yeah.
But have you have to call down there or anything?
Oh no, if I call them, then they will have the answers waiting for me. I don't want to give them the heads up that I'm coming. That would defeat my reason for going there. Right. Like, yeah, you don't tell someone your reason for your investigation, right? Before you start your investigation. You do your investigation first without them even knowing what you're doing, right? That's how it works. Right. So, but if you guys aren't willing to give me that address, that's fine. I'll figure it out. But I do appreciate your being professional today. You need to teach her to be more professional. You guys take care.
Is it hot?
Oh, the police was coming.
I called them.
Why
When they come, I don't have anything to do with it. I called them.
why aren't they here?
That's something you have to ask 911, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, you need to figure out what your job is, all right?
You need to figure out your job.
Your job is not to keep members of the public out of a public building.
This is not a public building. She just explained that to you.
No, she didn't.
Okay. All right.
You take care.
You also need to say
Do better. Hello, guys.
Hi.
So I think they called you about me,
Okay.
right? And
Just so you know, you've been out of here.
oh, that's great. So I was in here trying to get some information from Chicago Public Health Department, and for some reason they think I don't have the right to be in here and ask them questions, and get answers for my questions. And they were ordering me to leave the building and said I couldn't be in here. So if you can educate them and let them know that members of the public have the right to be in public spaces.
I don't have to educate anybody.
Okay.
Apparently, this is a by appointment facility.
Oh yeah, that's if you have a specific.
Okay, well, I am
reason.
not going to get
Okay.
into the technicalities of it.
Okay.
That's what they told me.
All right.
I'm not going to go above.
This exchange reveals an important legal distinction. Police officers generally respond to suspected crimes, but they are not legally required to provide constitutional training or settle every dispute between citizens and government employees. Whether access restrictions are lawful is ultimately reviewed through agency policy and, when challenged, by the courts. The officer's refusal to become a legal referee should not automatically be mistaken for an endorsement of either side.
I've not worked for the Department of Water Management, right? I have nothing to do with this property, right? At this point, they're just denying you service, and I don't know anything more of that. Okay?
Okay, but you don't understand that you're not doing
This
your.
is not a police matter. I'm not going to be involved.
Okay.
There's no crime.
Okay.
We have the right to report, and if we want to deny you service, that's not.
Oh, I understand that. What I'm saying is, the reason they called you is because they think I don't have the right to be here, and you, as a law enforcement officer, should let them know that members of the
I
public.
am not going to be talking to them.
Well, I can't force you to talk to them. I'm just telling you,
you're
like,
not going to tell me what to do or how to do my job.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm simply telling you that if you can educate them and let
I am
them
not
know
gonna
as
educate
a public servant,
I'm not going to educate anybody because
Okay.
there's no crime being committed. I am here to respond to crimes.
Okay, so there's no crime being committed. So you're not. There's no reason for you to be here, is what you're saying,
I am called because they're concerned that school went all the way upstairs without an appointment.
and that's not a crime, right? That's not a crime.
Apparently, you walk past that, they allow you in, and then you made it upstairs. It costs you the service.
You don't get to allow people in public buildings.
Okay, like I said,
Right.
I'm not going to take. I don't know what you want to
Okay.
get out of this.
Okay.
I'm not going to get involved in this.
Okay.
I'm not going to put any comments in this. At this point, they are denying you service, and that's all I know.
Okay, so if I walk through this door,
You cannot walk through this door. The door's locked.
there's what?
It's locked. Secure. See? Members of the public cannot just walk in there.
Oh, yes, they can. Yes, they can. Yeah, if I knew you guys were coming, I would have remained in this building and see what you do about it. The only reason I left,
Supervisor, it would have gone up the chain of command, and then somebody above me would have made a call decision.
Okay.
That's how it would have worked.
All right, great. Because the only reason I left was because they weren't sure if you guys were coming. I wanted to remain in that building until you guys came so they can understand that members of the public you don't need an appointment to go to a public building. If I had a specific reason I needed help from them,
So
then I can make an appointment.
If you go to City Hall or any other public facility,
Yeah.
you see that none of the doors actually closed, and any member of the public.
The door was
is allowed to
open.
go in.
The door was open when I got here. It wasn't locked.
I don't know that. I was not here.
Yeah, I have it on video.
Okay,
But
that's awesome. That's good for you.
Right.
I don't know that.
yeah,
Okay.
it's accessible to the public. If it
Well,
wasn't,
apparently it's not accessible.
if it wasn't, there'll be a sign that says
Awesome.
that is not
Like I said,
accessible.
I'm not gonna get into
All right.
technicality.
All right. But all I'm saying is that I would appreciate it if you do your job as a law enforcement
I'll respond to Kurt.
person. All right. All right. And be more professional. All right. Be more professional. Okay. All right. I don't have to. You're a public servant. Be more professional. We don't pay you to be rude. All right. What's your name and your badge number? What is your name and your badge number? Thank you.
If you believe these officers could have handled these encounters better, leave the letter R in the comments. Every R helps show that our community values professionalism, accountability, and respect for constitutional rights. If you've ever been asked for ID without understanding your rights, share your experience below. Your story could help someone else stay calm and make informed decisions. If this video helped you understand the law a little better, like, subscribe, and join us for the next audit. You don't need to argue louder. You need to know the law better. This is ID Refusal Right, where knowledge strengthens citizens, accountability protects freedom, and peaceful rights matter.